Even talking about this now, I ask myself, why did I act without anyone asking for help? Okay, one, I wanted to feel like I was needed. I wanted to feel significant. Two, I felt that if I could, quote unquote, save her, that she would like me or love me, you know. Three, I wanted to control her. Like these winter still solstice, if I can say the word, energies had me, including the full moon energy too, on top of it. Oh my gosh. Sunday, I was like, okay, I cannot talk to anybody. And then Monday, I was like, same.
Shut
my
it down.
right, shut down. My body was saying, my guides, my energy was saying that you really need to rest. You really need to rest. So last night I got probably about, as we were talking earlier before we started, between 9 and 10 hours of sleep. And oh my gosh, I feel so energized. I feel so like a new person. I feel so ready to conquer the world. Or because okay, I'm not a conqueror. I'm not coming over your place and conquering you, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling really, 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 really amazing today. What about you, girl? How you doing? How you
I'm
doing?
doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. I was gonna say, even your skin looks good. Like the glow that you slept well, and you're like, yes, I put in the work, boo. I got this. You got this. It's that's why it's good for you to rest. Even because the more we say no to our body, the worse it gets for us.
Because you don't want your body to throw you down, and your body will. It
Yeah.
will. And honestly, if you think about it, even our energy body does as well. So the key thing to do is to be sensitive and to be aware and then take action. Because for a second this morning, I'm like, what? You taking a shower and it's 7 something. What is wrong with you? I said, hold up, hold up. This is amazing to take a shower at 7 when I normally take it at 5 or at 4. So for a second, them limiting, that crazy self-talk was trying to talk and say, you're late, DeAnna. You should have been up earlier and yada yada yada. And yeah, I shut it down quickly. So I'm saying that to say is that listen to your body. Don't listen to the negative self-talk.
No.
Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that.
No, because once you start listening to the negative talk, it continues, and then somebody else wants to shut you up. It's like one thought comes through, and then somebody's like, "Yeah, because," and they start chatting, and they go at it and at it and at it, and then by the time your head is full of like, "What is this? What's going on?" I'm drinking some tea myself because it is cold over here today. Yeah, boy. So I'm drinking some matcha tea with some ginger because, mama needs to warm up her body because I need to get into headstand today as much as I can. Yeah, I've been practicing my headstand for quite some time now. Every time I have extra time, I throw in some headstand and stay there for a while, hug the wall for a little bit, just stay behind her. You're gonna hold me down, girl, because
Okay, I just got a visual Jesse at the grocery store, y'all, just doing a headstand over there by the chip aisle. That would be amazing. So if you do that, make sure you put it on TikTok and IG and stuff because I want to experience that vicariously through you doing headstands in random places. Oh, that need to be a challenge. Not for me though, not for me. For you and everybody else who can do
All right,
this.
all right, all right. I'm gonna have to get my kids involved in this one because like who's gonna be taking the videos?
Exactly. You need a camera crew. Get your camera crew together, boo, and get your headstand on. Like at the everywhere, anywhere at the park. Well, okay, the park is not weird, but it might be for some. So at the park, at the grocery store, on the corner, whatever. Just get it on. Wow, that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be amazing. Do it, do it, do it.
Do it. That's what I used to do with the scorpion. I used to just throw myself back. What? Yeah, I want everybody to learn how to do this. This is so cool. Like it opens up your whole body and you can see so much. Everybody's like, she's crazy.
Right, right. We need to lock her up because she cray. She is cray.
But my thing is that I was amazed that my body was able to do it while I had COVID. So I just was like, I take that one to the bank. That one is my most powerful asana for me because I was able to do that when my body was under attack.
Wow. Girl, I totally forgot that you had COVID. Didn't everybody in the house have it too? It was the whole house, right? Well, other than the cat and the dog, but
Yeah, but yes, all of us. And my husband was in the hospital for 7 days.
Wow. Wow. Girl, Tiffany, I can't even talk. I'm excited because I wasn't here yesterday, so I'm acting straight. Yeah, I'm cutting up today. Tiffany is watching us live and she said, thank you. My body has been wanting a bath, but I've been putting it off. I'm definitely doing it today. Yes, do it today, girl, and put you some oils in there. Girl, light you some candles. Do you a goddess bath. Throw on your jams. Yes. Yes, and connect to the water. Connect to your shoot. Actually, you already connected to the water because you 70% water, boo. So connect to the water that comes out your faucet. There you go. Jesse, read to us what your tea text said. You read it to me earlier, and it was bomb. So you need to share it with the fam. Share it with the fam.
Yeah, I love me some yogi teas because of the stains on them. And they also are very good. In order to be remembered, leave nothing behind but love. It's the frequency. Love is the frequency. Take it in, take it in, take it in.
Take it in. Take it in. That is so fire too, because you know how that we do leave a piece of ourselves with other people, and I do agree it's best to leave love with them, because then it's multiplying, as you making love babies, because you're giving it to so and so. Now you got a love baby. Now you got a love baby. And then it's multiplying, and then they will hopefully, because it's still free will, they will leave love seeds everywhere as well too. Because regardless, we are planting seeds regardless. So you're either planting a seed of jealousy, hate, worry, or love, or kindness, encouragement. And in my opinion, the high vibrational things all are under the love umbrella. It's like when you say love, it includes everything. So it's really best to make sure that you are leaving the love babies. You like that, Tiffany? Tiffany said, "Ooh, love babies." Exactly, boo. Love babies and not them kind. But unless you want to,
Yeah.
do you?
You're reminding me of back in the days when you were making, my husband calls it the baby making love songs because he had that track. He's like, oh, it's that kind of day. I'm like, whoa.
Right. He was playing it early in the morning.
Baby making music.
Girl, Girl, okay, that's another story. That's another subject right there. Because in every era of the music industry, there was always some baby making music, and it's timeless. It is so timeless because you can throw your jam on right now. And it can be like a '90s R&B because '90s R&B was straight baby making. They was always having kids or something was going on with them. But then, I mean, think of Teddy Pendergrass or Maze or who else? So many people was making some love baby making music.
Yeah, like what was going on through their mind at that time that they
Well,
were
we
like, you know what,
know.
we're gonna write this song and we're gonna imprint it. It's gonna be an imprint. You're gonna put this on, no matter when you put this on, it's going to be on and popping. Like,
Okay.
and that's it.
Right. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's so funny. And it's so funny you said your husband put it on and you was like, wait, it's not time yet. You know what he was doing though? He was getting you ready. He was yes, he was he it was subliminal. He was subliminally saying boo. At 9 o'clock tonight is on. So let me go ahead and turn it on at 9 a.m. So all day long you'll kind of hear a little bit here and there. And you'll be all primed and ready at 9
By
p.m.
the time you make it there.
Tiffany said love babies were running through their minds. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. Love babies. We went from let's talk about the energy of the time and then boom, love
Love
babies.
babies.
Yes, this is what we are.
Hey, that's how we roll. That's how we roll.
It's the best way to roll, baby. It is the
Yes.
best way. Oh man. Yeah, my body didn't want me to get up this morning either. My body was just saying, you know what, girl, you've been working too much. On the eyes of others, I'm not, but in the eyes of the work that I do, it takes a lot of energy to yeah. And then so they were like, yeah, you're gonna need to sit down over there, just chill. And I drank a lot of hot chocolate throughout this weekend. Hot chocolate was my jam. So yeah, hot chocolate was my jam. It was so cold. It's been cold. It's been great. I mean, I love it. All the seasons of nature, it's necessary. It is necessary. But wow, God, I'm ready to be in the warm weather.
Okay, wait. It was just the winter solstice today, boo. So what are you talking about? I want it to be summer tomorrow. What's up with that? Well, but you in Jersey and that cold is like, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I will vicariously live through you because I ain't coming there, boo. I'm not just because of that. I'll be like, hey Jesse, hey, yeah. Yeah. So is it cold? Yeah.
It was
Okay. It is.
16 degrees yesterday. 16. I was like, why does it have to be this cold though? Yeah.
It's the beautiful thing about it though, it does hopefully. You see, I said hopefully. It does teach us to have patience. And it's funny because the other day, I don't it was something. It was either a YouTube short or it was an IG short or a reel, and it was talking about how cold water teaches you patience. And I never thought about it that way before. And it didn't that's all it said. So it just basically left me with just my mind to try to figure out what they was talking about, right? But however, I see it because we get in our own way sometimes, or we want things now, and or we want to control scenarios or things. And if you're like, for instance, living in Jersey and it's cold outside, that will teach you patience because you cannot change it to be hot. You cannot change it to be all of a sudden Columbia weather there, or I don't know, Las Vegas weather there, or California or Florida weather there, So you have to learn to change your perspective of it, and then in addition to realize this is something that you personally cannot control. You can't control the weather. Well, can you? That's another story. But right. Cause your girl, I know you sent me a video with you doing some dancing out, and I think it was a rain dance one day you were doing. So um so do you see that? Do you are you vibing with the code teaching you patience? What do you think about that, boo?
It is teaching me patience, because seriously, one day is 16 degrees, the next one is 65 degrees, and then it goes back to 20 degrees. And you're like, oh. So today, yes, I promised myself that we were gonna, even if it was 0 outside, I will be doing a bath tonight, because yeah, my body needs it. My body needs my bath, you know. And when it's too cold here, I don't spend too long on my shower. The shower, okay, 20 minutes, okay, we gotta go. So I love the winter from a distance now. Elsa, you're gonna have to stay by yourself, because I gotta go.
So that part you are controlling. You're like, okay, so I need to take me a bath. You know, it's so funny that you said that, because my dream last night, my twin flame was taking a bath. Right, right, yeah. But it was some weird stuff happening in there, so I need to figure out what was going on with that.
It's all the emotions that's about to happen later. Ow.
Right.
To the world, to the world, to the world, to the world, to the world. Hold on. No, to the world.
They're not ready. They are not ready. Blue's like, what kind of weird stuff? Okay, Blue. See, Blue, I'm gonna get you. I love you. Actually, I love everyone that's watching us live. Amanda, Blue, and the chat went fast, so I didn't get to see who else is watching us live. So please forgive me if I didn't say your name. It was you. Okay, you know how they have different utensils to help you wash your back because everyone can't reach their back. So it was that, but it really wasn't a bath utensil. It was like a cleaning utensil, and it had bugs on it. And then the bugs got in the water. So I was like, what does that mean? Because we do.
It's not here today.
I know. Because a lot of times there's different things. They don't mean what you think they mean. To what you see, it has a different meaning behind it. So that's what it was.
Like, she would have asked you, what did you feel? Did you feel warm? Did you feel scared?
That's true. I didn't feel scared. I was more shocked because it was like he didn't see the bugs, but I could. So I was like, ah! And then I was like, okay, this is not right. Because then I was like, okay, because you're not seeing this, and I am, and Tiffany's like, what kind of bugs? I'm gonna get y'all.
Yeah, it's important. It's important for the dream interpretation.
Right. They were little. They were really little. I mean, not big like a roly-poly. Probably the size of an ant, but it wasn't an ant. So I don't know. What kind of bug it was.
To be determined on bugs. To be determined on the bugs.
Right. And I always have rowdy dreams. I mean, because then all of a sudden I was outside, and then you're gonna be like, D, what are you watching before you go to bed? Okay, stop talking about me, calling me out. Okay, so I went outside the house, and it was a hill to go down, like to where the sidewalk was, but there was like not a fence, but like a retainer wall of brick or something, of some kind of stone. And then I got down to the hill, and then I could see a bull just chilling right on the sidewalk. And all of a sudden there was a little boy beside the bull. And I was scared of the bull for a minute because it was big. It was really big. So it was probably a 1,000 pounds. It was huge. It was a big. It was not young. It was an old bull that was thick and just huge, and it had the horns and everything. So but the little boy was just chilling by the bull, and they came up to where I was, and I'm like, I got to go in the house because this is crazy, you know. So this little kid just chilling.
And left them there. That's not my child, so I'm gonna go inside the house.
What is that about? And yeah, I'll be having rowdy dreams, and I'm glad. Uh, I know I'm gonna butcher your name, Queen, but she asked, "What's bugging you in your life right now?" That's a great question. That could be what it was. Um, I don't know. I mean, there's so much that I'm learning from right now with my current catalyst, and it could be I am doing my best to find my power as a goddess, but not feel like that I have to control it. So it's like that right now, I guess that's the main thing that I'm trying to find, that harmony, that balance to allow things to happen, but still be a very powerful essence of the sun goddess. You know, I think that's probably what's bugging me right now. Wow, this is a great session, guys. How much do I owe you?
That's to be determined on what is bugging the queen, because we're gonna break it down. We'll break it down, break it down, break it down. And then we're gonna come back the next day. Oh snap, that was it.
Right, right, right. Yeah, because there's some things that I cannot control that I feel like I should probably be going crazy about because I can't control it.
Mhm.
But you know, I know that I need to stand in my truth. I know I need to stand in my power. I know I need to embody this name that I've been given, you know. So we will see. I will. It might be a part two soon. I'll let you guys write an update. But I
Dream state, we're gonna do it here live. Dream state will happen in the dream, and then we'll update you live. We'll do that
right,
for all of us.
right. I'm gonna get you 3 easy payments of $69.99. But wait, there's more. You know, if
We
you
have more. Stay to the end because it's about to be lit at the end.
right, right. Do you have a 30-day money back guarantee? That's all I gotta say.
No, when I take the money is mine. No money back for you.
Right. Okay, what? You can't even guarantee your services? What's up with that?
Can you imagine you go to a therapist and they tell you that? Yeah.
And Tiffany said, and here I come with something deep. Exactly. It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're all gonna be in the house together. At least
Okay.
we get to be together.
Okay, we're gonna be telling the workers there that I am the sun goddess. Why are you telling me this? They'll be like, okay, okay, Miss Okafo, it's okay, sit down. That's why they're gonna talk to
I
me.
got your key and your pills.
Your pills. Oh no. But wait, for real, we laughing, but we do know a lot of awakened people. The ones that are not awakened, they are put into a category that they are insane, that they crazy, and also there's a lot. I would say there's a lot of awakened people in jails as well too,
Oh yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
they didn't either know how to interpret what was going on with them. Could be one. Two, people thought they was crazy. Three, they were doing something that was way into the future, but in this present time. So people weren't ready for it. So they put him in jail. They put him in jail, or a sane asylum, or you know, some kind of psych ward somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on right now. As sad as it sounds, but it is. It's a lot of that. And how do you deal with that? You know, when you get put into separated from the world because you're more because you're seeing more than the rest of the world, but you don't know that you need to be in the right community in order for you to share so many stuff like that.
I couldn't imagine, you know, because I would say first you would need a tribe, but if you're in jail, you don't, well, I'll say perspective. You might not think you have a tribe. However, you could have been put there to help others that are going through the same thing that you are, as far as your evolution and your inner and understanding of vibration and frequency, and you know all the shift that's happening on the world. You know, you could be there to be that light for them. I mean, for everyone, not even just the other people that are in there, being held against their will, because that's what it is. Okay, uh, but also the other ones that are being held against their will, meaning the workers. You know how when people do different jobs, but they don't want to do them, but they do it because they want the paycheck. They want the freedom of the money so they can be able to do things that they want. But that's the matrix. That's the trick that we are taught, that we have to. Isn't it amazing how our conversation has evolved to this? Okay.
I was thinking the same thing when you were speaking.
That's the carrot, you know, that we're taught. I mean, when we're little, you know, you need to go to school, then you need to go to, you know, so primary school, then middle school, then high school, and then college. Get at least 100K in debt, at least. At least. If you haven't, you're just not doing it right. Hello, you know, and then you might not have a job. But wait, that's really not what you wanted to study in the first place. So now you got to go back to school. And then now you have 2 degrees and you still don't really know what you want to do. And now you got about 300K in student loans. And then you get a job at McDonald's, and I'm not knocking McDonald's, but that wasn't your degree.
That wasn't your career choice.
Yeah, you're working at McDonald's, and then you're supposed to be expected to have a high vibration. What? Wait, there's more. Then you're taught not to take your vacation. So that's going to guarantee that you're going to at least die at 50 or 60, because you're constantly denying yourself what you need.
You're stretching it 50 or 60. You're stretching it there.
Hey, I was trying to be nice. But wait, there's more. Then you're on retirement and now you're bored. So you get another job and you're 60 something. And don't cash out the 401k early before you do retire, because you're going to get taxed. So isn't this beautiful? This is a beautiful country and world, right?
It's exhausting. That's what it is. Exhausting, mamacita. Exhausting.
It is. But wait, I'm about to put a twist on it. Because you know, I cannot help but be the advocate. It could be someone's karma as to why they need to go through all of this, honestly. Or maybe when they was in the invisible realm and they said, okay, we about to reincarnate again. Who's with me? Because let's save the world, because I need to break the generational things on my family, or this and this. And people could be going through that to break lineages upon lineages of habits, you know, or programming on a particular family, you know. So they could be needing to go through these things because that's the only way that they can beat the game, this reincarnation. Yeah, I know. You didn't know I was going there, did you? The reason I say that, because just think about us, how many times we see someone homeless or whatever, and we're like, oh, I want to save you. I want to save you. However, you saving them could be making them miss what they need to learn by being homeless. Right, right. And then you're like, but wait, I want them to have a home, Deanna. It's a whole family, so there's little kids outside. Well, again, that could be what that family needs to go through together to teach someone, either in the family or the whole family, a lesson that they need to learn.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's why it's really important not to help someone unless your guides tell you to, because your guides know, because they see a different view that we cannot see.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, Queen. Wow.
I mean, because that makes me think about all the different times, like my girlfriend, her boyfriend was straight playing on her, in my face. And I went over to their house, told her, and I shouldn't have went over to their house. He came home and he tried to beat me up. I almost ran over him with my car. I told her, thinking I was helping her, saving her. My guys did not tell me to do that. And I'm not saying I want her to be in pain or anything like that. But again, I don't know her story. I don't know who she talked to before she got back here on this plane to help her learn something. Didn't know anything about her ancestral line. I didn't know anything. All I saw was, in that moment, my friend needs help, and I'm gonna help her. And wait, she didn't ask for help. She didn't even ask for help. So I
Oh,
could have hurt. I got hurt. I could have, because he came after me, and I almost ran over him with my car. So I mean, just think, if I did, that would have been on me, that I killed somebody or hurt somebody, all because of I felt I was helping her, and I didn't seek any type of outside of my body guidance. Should I help or should I not help? Or not even, you can ask, or just not even ask, just wait, you know? So it's really, really important, because we don't know. We don't know. We don't know what people are going through or why they're going through something. We don't know. We don't
yeah.
know.
Oh my God. Woo, hold on. So and the reason why I'm so shocked too that we're having this conversation right now is because before Ange left, my guys asked me to ask her to tell her something along this line. And it went like this. Sometimes when we are in whatever path we are in, and we're get brought back to a situation in our life, we sometimes it's hard for us to just listen and just not react, because we've been so used to reacting to helping, reacting to go fix that, reacting to go do this, reacting to go do that, when you're there to be the thermostat, how we spoke the other one of the other time. You're there to observe, to see, for you to learn yourself, and for you to help with whatever you learn in the time period that you were away. And I was like, oh, okay, because that's happening to me right now, is that I am, and even speaking it in the show, like when I'm speaking it in the show, this is stuff that I am trying for myself. This is stuff that my guys have me on for myself. So, which is the silent part, like the silent part, not to speak so much and only speak when I'm spoken to, and to be go within more, right? To stay within more, and to stay within more, because if we're overreacting, then we miss out on all of the lessons that are coming, like what you said with your friends, like, oh my God, I was quick to help. And that's something that I have to raise my hand. Like, I just, I'm still in the process of trying to not be in there. And sometimes it gets me. I'm like, I just want to go help, and I just want to go do this, and no, and I get pulled back and like, no. Easy, very easy, tiny little steps. You have tiny feet for a reason. Use those tiny feet. Baby steps, you know. Like crawling, because we tend to do that. We tend to like just run into the fire. And nobody called you. And you're in the fire now because I had to be here, but nobody called you to come into the fire. Why somebody did that to me?
I love it. Run in the fire. Oh my gosh, that is so deep. And then it me personally, when I was doing those things, now I can sit down with this is one good reason as to why it's good when you have evolved to a place for you to go back in time in a situation or what you actually did and look at it from the eyes that you have now, you know. So even talking about this now, I ask myself, why did I act without anyone asking for help? Okay, one, I wanted to feel like I was needed. I wanted to feel significant. Two, I felt that if I could, quote unquote, save her, that she would like me or love me, you know. Three, I wanted to control her or have felt like I had control over something, you know. So anytime that you guys are doing these things, or like I said, go back in time and look at a situation that's happened in your past and look at that situation from your eyes today and ask yourself, why did you do that? You know, journal it and be honest, straight Blu-ray, honest with yourself. Because that will, first, it'll show you the way that you were. I'll say were, because you have evolved. But it will be a amazing lesson, you know, for you now, because you have grown. This is a celebration that you grew. And then you could see the way that you were. And even with the eyes that you have today, have that grace and compassion with your past self. No judgment, you know. Look back with no emotion attached to anything that happened, but just you being the observer and that you're taking notes, almost an experiment. Because that I've been on the other side of that, to where I look back and I'm like, oh my gosh, cannot believe you did that, and and you could have died, and you know. But now I'm able to look back and evaluate the scenario as to why I did what I did. I stopped worrying about what I did and start thinking about, why did I do it? And the more you get practice doing this with yourself, you will do it with other people. Because it's not what they said, it's why did someone so say this to me?
Yeah.
Because it's always deeper. It's okay. Remember, we feel that the only language that we have is that comes out of our mouth, but it's not. There's so many different languages that our body, even we smell different depending on how we're feeling. So we have all these senses for a reason, because we are communicating all those ways. And in addition to, remember that we've talked about this before, as far as that it could be a vicious cycle as far as an entity being reincarnating. So, okay, you reincarnate, you're all, but you come through that family to help that family get through something. But within that, you're hurt. You forget who you are. You've been bullied. And so that's a vicious cycle. So I'm saying that to say is that other people have something that's happened to them when the foundation of this reincarnation was laid. So that's what the why is. What is the why? You know, for instance, when I was bullied by that guy in high school, he called me Blackie, and that brother was dark. Okay, he was darker than me. Yet he called me.
Really?
Yeah, he called. He was. I mean, he was dark. He was like for real dark, beautiful complexion. No, right. It's like you are awesome sauce complexion, but you know, in high school, you're dealing with all these emotions and stuff, and then you're around other kids that are hurt and you're hurt and everyone's trying to people please and I, I I'm the athlete. It's just so much craziness in school. So now I can look back at that situation and not get mad at him bullying me and getting everyone in the class to join in it. He was literally asking for help. He was like, D, I want you to notice me or someone to notice me. That was the why. Or it could be deeper because I haven't talked to him, you know. But there was a why as to why he was doing it, you know.
Uh,
So make sure that you're doing that with yourself so you can get some practice in and then do it with everyone around you. Everything around you. The trees, your animals, your plants. Why does my plant move this way? Why for instance, when my cat he had a urinary tract infection, he peed in my bed. I handled it wrong. I spanked him. He was asking for help. It wasn't the what he did, it was why did he do it? He was telling me, Mom, I can't go to the bathroom. It hurts. Mom, will you help me? That's what he was saying. But I was so worried about what he did instead of why he did it. And just think us as spouses, cousins, siblings, parents, ask why or find out. Don't worry about the what. Okay, I'm through.
let's focus on the why.
Yes.
Let's focus on the why. Queen, can we get a time check because I can't see the time right now.
Yes, it's 10:44. So
All
11:44
right,
your time.
all right. We're gonna get into it. We're getting into it every single day. Oh my God, we went into a very deep portal there. So breathe. Take a time to breathe. Very deep. We got to find the whys in order for us to continue because listen here, times are shifting again. So we need to stay in our high vibration. You know, I love that you said, how do you stay in a high vibration working at McDonald's? I love that. I love that. How do you stay at a high vibration working at McDonald's, right? Well, you have to have some strong practices, some very strong practices because boy, oh boy, McDonald's is a high paced, it's very hyperactive energies. Every single McDonald's that you walk into, it is insane. I love you, McDonald's. Not saying anything.
Right.
Hold you dear. But wow, the workers go through it, huh? They go through it every single day. Man, whew, I'm praying for y'all. Because wow, man. That was straight up like, ooh, hyperactive. It was like a shot of energy. Boom. Oh, every McDonald's.
Girl, I worked there in high school. I worked
Did
in
you?
high Yeah, 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 yeah. But you know, I was who I was. You know me, I smile, I kick it, you know. So I was who I was, no matter where I was, you know. Had some weird people though. Yeah, yeah. Say some
Always.
crazy things to me. Yeah. Because you know, you're
Always.
dealing with the public, you know, you're dealing with their issues and stuff. So, but overall, it was part of the lesson. I'll say it that way. of learning who I was or who I am. Yeah. Because when you were speaking, I was thinking of all jobs in a sense. You know, that it could be hard to keep that vibration high or not respond, or excuse me, react. That's what I was looking for, react, you know. So this is
Yeah.
awesome stuff.
Yeah, and staying in the high vibration, when you're going through some challenge time in your life, it is the most rewarding thing, but at the same time, like the most challenging thing to do. Because you're going through something that, when you're going through something and you're in the mixture of it and you're like right in the center of the spinning, and you're like, okay, so I know this is bad, but I know it's also good because it's teaching me how do you go, sometimes it takes a very strong mind to go into, like, for example, I will give an example of what I recently had just gone through. Was my daughter getting, diagnosed from the migraines, and to being in a very hyper community and working towards something very, some world changing things, and in the mixture of not even panic, because, oh my God, if this happens, then that means I'm gonna miss on this world opportunity, but I need to focus on my kid. My kid is like going through stuff. And my guys are saying, well, so let's break it all down for you. And I'm like, I'm sitting in the panic mode, like drinking water, and it was a beer at one point. It was a beer. I had a cigar maybe at another point, because my ancestors love when I do that. So I'm sitting in the corner like this. I was like, so okay, who wants to come and talk now? Because this is a good time. This is a really good time. Crying, and my head is hurting at the same time. So who's speaking? Are you gonna shut up so we can talk? That must have been my grandma or my granddad. Like, when is she gonna shut up? And I was like, okay, I'm be quiet. I'm quiet. And then I was like, oh, she's still going. So when I finally let the cold that was coming and the rain that was happening, it was cold and it was raining all at the same time. And I go, okay, and I just stand there and I'm breathing and I'm hearing like how things are clearing out. Like I'm hearing, so the same story, but different voices that are coming out, and the problem is fixing. Oh, because you thought that this was going to happen this way, but actually it's happening this way. And I'm like, and when I heard it in real life time that it was happening, I was like, and they're like, yeah, this is the reason why we need you to stay quiet longer, so that we can, because you can't be panicking anymore. Like, that's too much. But if you don't have that relationship with your guides, because that took you on a roller coaster ride, I know, because I was in that roller coaster ride that day. It's like somebody was going to shake me. Somebody would just want to shake you. Sit down. But if you don't have that relationship with your guides, it can be chaotic. You can be in the middle of, in the hospital, 20 million people trying to call you at the same time. You're seeing the news right in front of you and things are going down, and then you're like, what? Pulling your hair out. So what I'm trying to say today is take deep breaths, go within. The reason why many people don't want you to go within is because they know that you're going to find treasures within. So they keep distracting us from going within. So let it known that you can sit down and take the distractions away, and sit down. The more you treat your body like a dog, like what Dr. Spinoza said, treat your body like a dog. Train it. train it, train your body to sit, train your mind to sit, train your body to go where it needs to go. Oh my God, I'm gonna pull a card.
Pull it.
Who did that to me? But okay. And you break stuff. Do you want to break stuff down while I do this? Because you're like, yes, wait, hold on.
Actually, the first thing I thought of was human design. You know, I'm constantly going back to my human design, you know, because I was like, okay, what if you cannot train your body like a dog because of your human design? That's the question that popped in my head. So this will be a great question for Christine tomorrow on how to use your human design and still learn how to evolve to help your mind stay grounded, as well as to have some type of control or balance or harmony between all of the different bodies that you have by using your human design. That would be really interesting.
What? I can't wait to hear that tomorrow. Ooh, guys set us up for a great day tomorrow, huh?
Right.
Yeah, I know you watching, so yeah, I can't wait. Let's see if the angels want to give us more guidance of what we had today. Today was a blast.
Okay, it went by so fast.
It did. It went by so fast. Write down something that came through something groundbreaking that came into your head while we were speaking. That was a download and a half. Write it down if it's meant to be out in the public. Disclosure there.
I love that.
Let's put a little disclosure there, because the guys are like, it's that time we put disclosures on things. Okay, so if it's okay for you to be putting it on in the chat, go ahead and do so. If not, if it's meant for you, you write it down somewhere so you don't forget.
Yes.
Because downloads are like that. Sometimes I was like, oh, I just thought of that. Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. And pull one and ask, yes, expect miracles.
What?
She's so cheesy too, like, yes, boo, let's laugh and smile all at once.
Oh, wow, her wings. And I love the air around her chest.
Yes.
Wait, what's going on? It looks like there's a diamond. The air goes into make a diamond on her chest.
Yes. So that right there is coming from her solar plex and shooting it right to her heart.
Wow.
Look at it right here. This right here, and this is all the energy that's. I'll put a picture on the I'll put a picture on the when we finish the live, I'll put it on the live there.
What oracle deck is that?
This is from the Angel Guide from Kyle Gray.
Thank you.
That's my favorite deck. Don't tell anybody else that I have a favorite deck, but in
Wait, there you go. It was like you hit mute for a second, but you're back. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't me because I have my hands over here. Okay, so all right.
Right. I love how they roll.
This is live angel help. If you ever missed one of those with us, well, join the party. They do get in. They get in and out whenever they're supposed to, because they're here to help and guide. So if Jessie was about to say something that she shouldn't have, they shut it down.
They sure did.
Yes, live. And that is on page 44, if you're into numbers.
Ooh, 44 in the house.
44 in the house. Yes. So so the reason why it's my favorite deck, it was one of my favorite deck, is because I am so connected to my guides. my angel guides, right? And even if I'm like, oh yeah, no, whatever, I will pull out whatever, like the cards, and it will just be speaking of what I have just been speaking before. So they just come out. If you get any deck of cards, put it out in the sun, put it out in the moon, and sleep with them. Sleep with them underneath your pillow, and give it all your energies and all of it, because you will connect to your deck, so much so that the messages would just be like, what? I'm sorry, you said what? So yeah, miracles occur naturally. They're always ready to unfold. Your angels are encouraging you to prepare yourself for them now. A miracle doesn't have to be extravagant, change or situation or circumstances, like boom, 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 boom. A miracle could be something as fresh air when there was none. It can be simple shift of energy that creates a wave of love to your life. If you need something positive to happen, or you are praying hard for something, this card brings you to the message that something exciting and healing is about to unfold. Oh yes, I receive and I see you walking around, girl. In order to help this along, you are being guided by your angels to recognize and honor your own worth. Realize that you're absolutely worthy of miracles and that they will unfold in your life. Your entire life has been brought together by miracles. Oh yes, they're happening at all times, and the miracles that you need isn't a difficult one, because in the hands of the divine, anything is possible. Woo, hold on, I receive that so much. Place yourself in a golden light. Remember that the light of God is within you, right there in the heart of your being, your soul. Good things can happen for you, but in order to manifest something wonderful in your life, you have to believe that it is possible. You could be seeing the miracles you need as impossible, or even as too big for you to achieve. Ultimately, this is extremely what is blocking it from happening. Woo! No more blocking. So change it now. Your angel guides is inviting you to open your mind and heart to see what you need being delivered to you. Feel that it's already in your life. Feel grateful for all of your blessings, and you will allow the miracles that you deserve to unfold. Ooh, and so it is. And so it is. So many beautiful messages and so many beautiful miracles are happening in our way. The more I look at the card, the more happy she gets. It is unbelievable. So if you're looking to get a miracle in your life, allow it. By thinking that it is too big for you, or too much, or that's ridiculous, that's how we block it. That's how we block it. But allow it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. What a blessing to have your presence. Thank you. Yes, Queen. How you feeling over there?
I feel amazing. And what really resonated the most with me as far as the blockages, because I feel like right now I am literally bulldozing through my blockages. And then when it said believe, we are so powerful. All you got to do is believe on something, and it's yours. But make sure that you hold that frequency of that belief, and it is yours. I feel amazing. Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Whew, I want to cry.
Me too.
Because they love us so much. They love us so much, and they're with us. I don't feel lonely like I used to in the house by myself. I used to feel so lonely. And now I'm like, I know you over there. I'll be talking to my guys, okay? What you want to watch now? Are you
That's a good
hungry?
one.
Right? I might ask them, are you hungry? Do you want enchiladas like I do? Because I want some vegan enchiladas. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go for it now.
Right.
Funny you say that, Queen, because so when I'm home alone and my husband goes out, I always go into a cleaning streak. I go into a I clean. They leave and I start cleaning right away. And then I go into, hey, so what are we doing now? That reminds me. Woo, that's the time that you have, that you have to take advantage of it. And if you don't speak to your guys like that, try it. Try to speak into your angel that it came into this planet with you. Try to speak into that angel. If you have like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is, how am I gonna get to a conversation started? And the conversation could be, hey, show me that you're there. Let me feel you. Let me feel that you're there. Send me a penny. Send me a penny. Or you know what? Let's not do expectations. Let me know that you're there. And do a movement that it wouldn't be there. If you're okay with if you're not afraid, because if you're afraid, your angels know that you're afraid, and that's the reason why they're not showing up. I mean, they know they're not making you feel them, because they're always there. They just need permission from you so that they can be at sea. Like, my angels are so at sea that sometimes I call the girls on Telegram and you can see glares.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We're leaving.
Right.
Guys.
See you later. Okay. Well, girl, let's go ahead and close out. I heard what he said.
He said the babe's it's by himself. So yeah. But you know what? Before we go, I wanted to finish the statement for what the guys are saying to me. Is not to be afraid or of having conversations, and not to wait until you're in a situation where you have to yell for your guides. Just speak to them all the time, so that when you are in that situation, the help is faster, or you're there faster, you feel it faster, because they've been there all the time. They're active, they're there, you just have to go for it. Yeah. And if no more last words of today, tomorrow we're gonna get into it. And yeah, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow.